Welcome to Oakfield. This fixture, T-Birds 2 versus Wasps. I'll give you a quick run through on the teams. The T-Birds, we've got Megan Harris at 1, Amy Shaw 2, Rosie Bennett 3, Rachel Brahm Everett 4, Lauren Picton 5, Brogan Poulter 6, 7 is Elsie Burns, 8 Millie Thermal Newell, 9 is Gabriella Diana, 10 Hannah Girdlestone, 11 Devon Johnson, 12 Sophie Scanlon, Ella Loveridge at 13, Faye Cox 14, Annalise Curley at 15. On the bench we've got Leah Dixon, Nick Bright, Amy Bradford, Charlotte Tweddle, Ella Barnes and Beth Townsend. For Wasps, if my sheet's correct, we have at 1 Asher Reed. Apologies if I get any names wrong or if people have changed shirts and I get it wrong because of that. But at 1 we got Asher Reed, 2 Freya Farmer, 3 Lydia Groom, 4 Pip Hanser, 5 Katie Duffy, 6 Jamie Haywood, Anna Wilkinson 7, Lydia Hume is the captain 8, Nicole Wilk 9, Lauren Tyre 10, Laura Dolan 11, Amanda Burton 12, Laura Wilcock 13, Maddie Bonner 14, Anna Cook 15. And on the bench Wasps have Charlie Foss, Ruth Toots, Sean Byrne, apologies to Sean, Jane Benker Davies and Irene Zanni. Again, apologies for any mispronunciations or names that I may get wrong. It's freezing here today, the wind's blowing the rain sideways. Wasps are already out on the pitch. I'm freezing, I've got gloves on. I learnt from yesterday I was freezing doing the men's game, but this should be an interesting match between T-Birds 2 and Wasps. Looking forward to it, should be a good challenge. I'm going to pop the adverts on for a little bit until the girls come out. See you in a bit. Coming out onto the pitch now. Apologies, I forgot to mention the captain, Annalise Curley. Apologies for my finger, I've already got rain on the lens. So I'm afraid you're stuck with me because Gabby's playing today, doing the commentary. I'll keep it as short and sweet as possible. Looks like we have Connor Soames as the ref today.
I've seen Mr. Calendar run as well.
Yeah, you ain't going to be able to see down there. Right there. I think it's cold that. Playing golf tomorrow, I think you'd twice about that. But they're downstairs. Yeah, nice cold pint. Too early. 2 o'clock, too early.
There we go, it looks like Wasps to kick us off. Kick off. Thurrock on the run already, bringing the ball straight back to the halfway line. Gabby out to Millie, Millie in hard. Millie now breaking through the centre. Thurrock starting off as a mint to go on, going in hard. Amy Shaw with the ball, passes off to, I think that was Rosie, I'm not sure, can't see from this distance. Thurrock streaking down the right wing now, I think that's Ella. Thurrock banging on the door of the first try in the first 50 seconds. Wasps win the call. No, Thurrock win the try. I didn't even see that go down. So 5-0 to Thurrock in the first 60 seconds. Didn't see who that was that scored. You got it. Elsie. I believe that was Elsie Burns that scored the first try. Conversion's just fallen short. The wind, as was yesterday, is extremely strong, going from left to right, I think. as it was yesterday. Yes, it looks like it is, so that would have held the ball up. So the score remains at 5-0 Thurrock. Apologies, fingers. I don't think that's made it any better. The wind's blowing droplets towards me, so I will continually be wiping the screen today. It looks like there may be one of the Wasps players down behind the posts. Apologies, I think that was Frenchie that was making the run through the middle there, having a look around the field. Again, apologies ladies if I get your names wrong. Gabby moans at me for saying this, but you have to understand I'm looking through a tiny screen, 2 inches by 1 inch. My eyes are streaming, it's difficult to see who it is with the ball sometimes. So restart by Wasps. Thurrock back on the move again. I believe that's Megan Harris driving her way forward through everyone on the 10-metre line inside the Wasps half. Thurrock still driving forward, still in possession. Goes to ground. Gabby with a tap and go. Straight out to Millie. Millie on the rampage again. Another big handoff. Passes to Rosie. Rosie driving forward. Taken to ground. Gabby out to... My eyes are streaming, sorry. Ella out to Faye. Not quite made it. It's got into touch. There's still a little bit of nerves playing here. But excellent start by T-Birds. Starting as they mean to go on. Mate. Line out to Wasps just on their 22. Elsie goes up to interrupt. Does a good job of it. Ball's dropped down. Thurrock turn it over. Gabby out to Hannah. Hannah to, I think that's Brogan maybe. Chipping the ball across to the right. Great little gap there for Thurrock. Running forward. Still running with what looked like a Wasp player on her back. Gabby does a little pick and go. Taking them forward another 2-3 metres. Banging on that try line again. Lost where the ball is now. Shipping left. Thurrock have an overlap, and there's the second try. Ella Loveridge. Within the 5th minute, second try to Thurrock. That brings the score to 10-0 T-Birds. Ella? Ella? Ben, you check there? As you can see, the wind's so strong, the ball's having to be held. I believe that's Sophie taking the conversion for T-Birds. Just gone right at the post, unfortunately, so the score remains at 10-0 T-Birds.
Nice and warm.
I'm not sure.
No, but they asked him pretty down. I think Gabby's going to ask you. They're going to have red and pink. Yeah. what do you call it? Phil Lush's kind of does. We all the three, me, Ron, and Steve. We can't say it anymore, but some of the others. Yeah. Mention it. Gabby will not.
So Wasps to start us off again. Big kick straight to Megan. Megan driving forward. Swarm of Wasps around her, no pun intended. Gabby out to Amy. Amy taken to ground. Gabby out to Hannah. Hannah to Sophie. Thurrock not releasing. Wasp ball. T-Birds pushing up fast. Wasps in the T-Birds half now. Ball's gone loose. Fade descends on it, misses it. It's kicked out by the Wasps. Oh, I thought it was cleared, kicked out by the Wasps. Perhaps I was wrong. So line out to Wasps just outside the T-Birds 22. Short ball straight to the Wasp player. Cries of not straight from the crowd. Wasps shipping the ball out to the centre, intercepted by T-Birds. Held tight, brought to ground again. T-Birds turn it over. Rosie's now got the ball, goes to ground. And Millie's driving through the middle. Brought to ground. Gabby out to Hannah. Hannah on a run. Passes out to Sophie, intercepted by a Wasp. Looks like there was a knock on there by T-Birds. There's a lot of the first team T-Birds here in support of T-Birds 2s. We brought Gabby up to be polite. She's just picked up the ball and given it to the Wasps 9. A great scrum by Thurrock. Referee not happy. So scrum reset. Great drive by Thurrock. Gabby picks the ball up, ships out to Hannah, Hannah out to Sophie, Sophie out to Ella, Ella to Faye. Faye's now on a runner, cuts back inside, just dancing around the Wasps. Gabby to Millie, Millie driving through the middle, looking for a drive up to the 22. Gabby to Hannah, ball's gone wild. Wasps coming down the middle. Knock on by Wasps. There's a Wasp down. Physio coming onto the field. She might have done something to her hand too. Gemma on with a bag of sticky tape. Faye looks frozen. Let's have a little look around. Save us getting bored. Faye looks absolutely frozen. Looks like the Wasp player's back up on her feet. I think she may be leaving the field. So knock on by Wasps, Thurrock ball inside the Wasps half. Yes, she is leaving the field. Apologies for any sniffing. So scrum down to Thurrock. Gabby to put the ball in. Another great drive by Thurrock. Millie comes out with the ball. Gabby in close support. Millie goes to ground. Gabby out to Ella. Ella back to Millie. There's a cynical handoff. Knock on there from Wasps. One-handed hand stuck out, I believe. If it's not a yellow, it is a yellow. Can't see which player it is. 21. I don't have a 21 on my list for Wasps, so I'm sorry I can't tell you who that is that's just been sin-binned. So, Gabby out to Hannah, Hannah to Megan, Megan to, I think that might be Faye, driving through the middle there. Still running, no it's not Faye, I don't know who that is. They're making a great run, shipping out right, and the ball goes to ground. Unlucky. The ref brings it back for an earlier infringement. Didn't see what that was. Straight in front of the post. Elsie with the ball. Elsie's on a runner with a tap and go. Straight into the pack. Goes to ground. Gabby digging the ball out. Ships right. Thurrock still on the advance. Call has gone Wasp's way. Not sure what it's for, maybe not releasing. I can't see from here. Wind and rain in my eyes. Looks like there may be another Wasp player down, or two, possibly. So I can see Izzy from T-Birds 1, Mikey, Jess Grace, Kira, who plays for the twos, injured at the moment, an iffy collar, shoulder, and I've collarbone I believe it is. She's waiting for an MRI to have that checked out. Believe she may need an operation. So as I say, there's a few T-Birds here in support, just down the line holding the flag. Touch judge is Holly, usual captain for the T-Birds too. Dying to get back out on the field. Believe she's going to start training soon again. We've got a Wasp going in circles there. I'm not sure if that's a stinging ritual or something. Wasps kick to relieve the pressure. Ball's bouncing downfield. Shipped to the centre, that's Annalise Curley, who also picked up an injury a couple of weeks ago, but it looks like she's fighting fit again. Rosie over the ball. Megan now driving forward with the ball again. Looks like the Wasps are off their feet. Thurrock on another fly. I think that's Millie running through the middle. Wasp clinging to her, dragging her at the ground. Annalise Curley comes in, takes the ball and drives on. T-Birds driving forward again, well into the Wasps 22. So it's going to be a dominant game. T-Birds break through again. Dab it down underneath the posts. Great try for T-Birds. That brings the score to 15-0 T-Birds. 19 minutes into the game. You just set it to 0-0 and leave it at that.
I don't even know what he's done with it. I can't even reset it.
Oh,
Yeah.
perhaps he's put it in some sort of...
I'm just using it to the schools.
And there's another two. Great conversion there by Thurrock. I think that was Sophie. Looks like that try was scored by Charlotte Tweedle. So Thurrock on the advance again. The rain's really starting to come down now. Megan Harris with the ball again, making it back to the halfway line. Gabby out to Hannah. Ball's gone loose. Wasps kick it. The ref's seen that as a knock on. Personally thought that went backwards, but scrum down to Wasps just inside the T-Birds half. Great drive by T-Birds again. Wasps start shipping it out right. They're running out of players. Great tackle there by Faye. Ball thrown loose. Faye again in for the tackle. Brings the Wasp to ground. Wasp still in possession. Another great tackle there by Ella, I believe that was. T-Birds Wasps under pressure here. I think there was a knock on there by Wasps. No? Forward pass.
Bouncers come back on the pitch.
Looks like the yellow card's coming back onto the pitch. I didn't actually originally see what number that was. So scrum down to T-Birds, driving forward, Gabby being told to use it, she does, to Hannah, then out to Sophie. Thurrock have picked up an advantage. High tackle there, I believe on Sophie. Didn't see it, it's by the number 6, Jamie Hayward. Thurrock on the advance again. Well into the Wasps 22. It's Elsie's driving for the line. But Elsie's got another one. Elsie getting a cuddle from Millie there. Another 5 on the ball, Gabby 2. "23 minutes in, 22-0 T-Birds." Oh. So I need to get myself a dry rag instead of using my gloves. So Sophie Scanlon to take the conversion for Thurrock. If you can see the posts there. And another 2 from Sophie. That brings it to 24. Point a minute. Let's keep it up. As I said before, Faye is frozen. There's no better up here. Brogan laughing her head off. I think that's Brogan. Let's try this screen again. So, Wasps to restart us. Thought that was going straight to the hands of Ella. Didn't quite make it. Brogan picks up, comes running straight back at the Wasps. Gabby out to Millie. Millie on a runner, taken to ground. Apologies for anything that's flashed up on the screen, that's where the cables are getting caught up on the camera. Rosie's playing 9 because Gabby's in the middle of that bundle, I think. Rosie's driving forward another 5 metres. There's another Wasp player down on the near side. Yeah, it's Elsie trying to find a way through on the right side. Offloads to Annalise Curley, and Annalise Curley's on a flyer now. Taking the ground, offloads. What a run. Look at that. I think that was that Devon. There's a couple of them with these brightly coloured boots. I think Elsie's got them. But I think that was Devon because she wears the headband. Yes, it is. Another 5 to T-Birds. Right in front of the posts. Scored to 29-0. The Wasp that's down, I believe, is Katie Duffy. She's back up on her feet. And there's another 2. Sophie. So Wasps to restart us. Score currently stands at 31-0. 28 minutes into the game. Ball straight to Millie's hands. Millie's going to go on a runner again. Straight through the middle of the pack. I think she's going to go all the way. Brought to ground on the 22. Gabby goes blind. Ella brought down heavily. Ball's gone wild. Gabby straight on top of the Wasp player. High tackle on Thurrock. T-Birds dive for the line. And there's another try. I'm going to lose count of these soon. Didn't see who that was. That try, just been told, was scored by Rosie. The score stands at 36-0. Great kick and just gone right at the post. So the score remains at 36-0, Thurrock T-Birds. Refs having a quick word with, I presume, the Wasps captain, maybe about the high tackles. It's Lydia Hume. Low kick this time. Goes to Sophie, bounces off her shins. Ref's seen that as a knock on. I thought it was off her shins, but there you go. T-Bird's being very polite today. Rosie now handing the ball over to the Wasps 9. Not that they're not polite. Lovely bunch of ladies. So, Wasps scrum just inside the Thurrock half. Thurrock driving hard. Ball's come out. Wasps 9 ships out to their 10. Lauren Ty. Annalise dives in on the loose pass. Wasps pushing all the way out to the left. Loose ball passed out. Looks like Thurrock may have been in at side there, or off their feet, I'm not quite sure which. Great tackle there by T-Birds. But Wasps making their best advance so far this game. Another great tackle there, I believe, by Annalise. Or maybe not, that might, I can't see from here, I'm afraid. I always look at the TV afterwards at a nice big screen and I can see all these people that I missed on this small screen. Another great tackle there by T-Birds. Wasp shipping the ball backwards, ball's gone loose, Faye straight in on it. Rucked over nicely. Great bit of play there by Faye, forcing the Wasps not to release the ball. Megan now driving forward on the 10 metre. Faye out to Annalise, and it looks like that may have been a forward pass. It was. It's unfortunate because Annalise was on a flyer there. So scrum down to Wasps.
Count the Wasps players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're trying to get the rest. They need to have 1 too many players in the field.
I think the two's just gone.
Yeah.
I believe there's been, who is it? Freya Farmer's just come off for Wasps. Didn't see who she was replaced by. Ball's out, Gabby straight on it. Forcing Wasps backwards, they're coming across field. Starting to advance now. T-Birds turn it over, ship it out to Amy. Amy goes for an overhead pass to no one, so grabs the ball back herself, but it looks like there was a knock-on in the process. It's unfortunate that she had a runner on her left and didn't quite see it. So scrum down just outside the Wasps 22, 2 Wasps. Lots of the youngsters have stayed back after their game this morning. They're cheering on the T-Birds. It's great to see. Unified club. Some of the T-Birds were out on a social with the men last night, consoling them with their loss against Beckenham. Gabby grabbing the ball there as it shot out from the 9. Been denied. Gabby relatively new to this 9 position and is loving it at the moment. She wants to move around, she wants to try the 13. She's played wing for quite a bit of her career. She's just loving the game altogether. Gabby with a great ankle tap there. Slowed the advance of the Wasps. Pushing them left, sorry. Not making any ground, just going across field. Wasps now have an advantage, gone all the way out to the left wing. Great tackle there by T-Birds. Wasps stayed down. It was she did hit the ground quite heavily. The ref's now having a word with the T-Bird, and it's a yellow card. I just saw that as an ankle tap, but perhaps there was more to it. Can't see if that's Sophie gone off or Brogan, I'm not sure. From this distance I can't see. Well, it's a streaming and no, I can't see. The screen's too small. Wasp is up. Ready to continue. Or not. No, it looks like she may be going off. When we get the bug. Wasps kick to touch. Make the halfway line. Holly, you see who was yellow carded? Charlie.
Oh yeah.
Looks like it may have been Charlotte Tweedle that was yellow carded there. I think I've got the wrong number down for her on my list. Sure she had a 6 shirt on and I've got her down as 19, but there you go. I've got Brogan down as 6. So apologies for the wrong name calling. Elsie up, reaches across, doesn't quite make it. Scrum down Thurrock T-Birds on the halfway line. I didn't see the ref's signal there. I assume that wasn't straight. Gabby to put the ball in for T-Birds. Gabby digs it out, straight to Hannah. Hannah across to Ella. No, Sophie. To Devon, to Annalise. Annalise to Faye. Faye's now going to kick her heels up and go for a run. She's got 2 Wasps on her. Looked like another high tackle there. Ref's holding his hand up, so we've got an advantage being played. Gabby out to Millie. Millie's going to bulldoze her way through. She does. Through about 5, maybe more. She offloads. I think that's Ella now with the ball, running hard for the posts. Thurrock advancing earnestly, metre by metre. That looks like Elsie running across the field straight into the pack. Still an advantage Thurrock. Gabby goes right. Oh, little dodge back there. I think that was Hannah. Gabby still goes right. Elsie and the refs bring it back, which is unfortunate because Thurrock was still in possession. Could have played an advantage there and allowed Thurrock to move forward. Amy grabs the ball, quick tap and go, ships it left. Don't think the ref liked the tap and go, so he's brought the ball back. May have been a little bit fortunate there because I think there may have been a knock on, but Amy with the tap and go again, goes the other way this time. Ref's still not happy. It's now a Wasps ball. Apologies, I can't clean the screen. My gloves are now wet. .41 minutes in, there can't be a lot left of this half. Scores 36-0 T-Birds. So scrum down to Wasps, practically on their try line. Ball's out, kick to release the pressure. Annalise Curley diving on it. Now running back at the line. Looked like another high tackle there, or attempted tackle. Annalise still moving forward. Annalise now scores the next try, just to keep that score up to 1 a minute. That brings the score to 41-0 Thurrock T-Birds. Name? Mandy. Can you get your tissue? You get your tissue when you get a chance. These are wet, can't be street. So 41-0 pending this conversion attempt. This wind, it's going to be a bit of a minor miracle to get it through the uprights. I presume this is the last play of this half. I've got 42, 43 minutes. There hasn't been that much stoppage time. Great kick, but just short and left of the posts. And there you go. There's the half-time whistle. And the score remains at 41-0 T-Birds. We'll have a quick break while I try and clean up the lens, and I'll put some adverts on for you. just put up the team list to remind you who's playing. A few words to say from the Director of Rugby at Thurrock, Dean White. Big T-Birds welcome to Wasps and all sponsors and supporters. So far the first team has had a tough start to the season, with a new look team looking to gel as quickly as possible, but our second team playing today against Wasps continue to grow and play well, only losing once this season. That was to East London, 12 players against 22, losing by 3 points, so not bad at all. And they're still in the Papa John's Cup. I believe they have OA's second team sometime in the early part of March in the 4th round. With so many new faces and combinations in the first team, it's going to take time to pull them all together. But Dean says he's seen enough of the group to prove we'll still be in the running for the title come the end of the season. He's hoping for a good show today, lots of supporters. They clearly make a difference when we're playing at home. And we have one of the best results, home results in the country. So let's hear it for all the supporters today. On behalf of the T-Birds, Dean would like to thank all of the wonderful sponsors, supporters, coaches, club, Phil and Claire. Without you, none of this would be possible. The Wasps are coming back onto the field, and so are T-Birds. So I'll switch back to the camera. I've given it a bit of a wipe now. I've managed to get some tissues. T-Birds relishing the start of the second half. As cold and as windy and as wet as it is. Looks like T-Birds have made a couple of substitutions. I think that's Nick's come on. It's Nick Wright. I think she's now wearing the 6 shirt. I'm getting so confused. Great kick downfield, picked up by Ella. Driving forward on the right wing. Ross trying to push her out to touch. Thurrock not releasing. Cries of high tackle from the supporters. Didn't see that myself. I was looking at the screen trying to start the stopwatch. It is going, so that's good. Ref explaining to Ella at the non-release. So Wasps driving forward at T-Birds. T-Birds bringing them to a complete standstill. Rosie calling out from underneath the pylon. Quick ball out. Ball straight to ground again in practically the same spot. Wasps shipping across field. T-Birds pushing up hard, pushing them further and further back into their own half. Nearly on their 22. Stolen ball there by Ella. I believe she was playing it on the ground there, so tap and go by Wasps. Ball to ground. I think that was by Nick. Wasps trying to bang on that wall that is the Thurrock line, and it's going nowhere, so they're trying to go right. Brought to ground again. Shipping further right, all the way now. Brought to ground just outside their 22, so they're slowly being pushed back. Coming back across to the centre, now they're inside their 22. Wasp retreating, Thurrock pushing hard, moving up. Gabby in over, takes the ball. Wasps tried to take it back, Gabby turns it over nicely. So Thurrock now in possession. Gabby reaches in to dig the ball out. There's a Wasp right in the way there. Falls straight over the top of the ball. Tap and go by Annalise Curley. Annalise looking for the line. Goes straight down the line. Offloads to Elsie now in possession. Still driving right. Don't go behind the lamppost, Elsie. Still in possession. Rosie driving forward now. Rosie bulldozing her way through the whole of the Wasps pack, looking for the line. And looks like there's another one for T-Birds. That brings the score to 46-0 for T-Birds. 3 minutes into the second half. My lovely wife has got me a hot chocolate with a Baileys in it. Ella waiting for the ball to take the conversion. Looks like there may be a Wasps player down on the near side too. Hannah, Ella, and I'm not sure who that is in the black coat. Might be Gary, one of the T-Birds coaches, discussing how to kick the ball with the wind. I know if Gary was taking the mickey there, but he's picked up a bit of grass and thrown it in the air. The wind is so strong, I don't even think he'd see it disappear. So it looks like the I don't know if it's the 15 for Anna Cook for Wasps is up and walking again. So I think it's Ella to take the kick, or is it Hannah? Looks like it's going to be Hannah. Ella to hold the ball for her in this strong wind. So the score's 46-0 Thurrock T-Birds. Hannah with her wind up. Kick, the wind's not quite picked it up and it's just dropped short. It was bang on target, just dropped short of the posts. It's unfortunate, so the score remains at 46-0 for T-Birds. So Lydia Groom, no it's not Lydia Groom to restart us. Can't see who that is. It's Nick driving forward there. Gabby out to Millie. Millie driving forward, she's on a runner again. Bounces straight off of that Wasp. hands off to, or passes off to Elsie. Elsie in with another one, and a dramatic touchdown behind the post there. Great score by Elsie there. Thank you, Millie, for the pass. That brings the score to 51-0 Thurrock T-Birds. I think it's Hannah. Gary's just thrown some grass in the air again, so clearly he thinks it's going to give him a direction. So Ella holding, Hannah to kick again. Straight through, another two. Brings the score to 53-0 Thurrock T-Birds. Just waiting on the ball being retrieved. Lauren, is that Lauren Ty? It's not made 10. Thurrock pick it up and play it. Can't be bothered to wait. Driving forward. Looked like another high tackle. If the refs picked up on that. Not seeing a hand raised. Gabby ships it back to Amy. Now there's a knock on by Thurrock. Wasps taken to ground. Refs bring it back for that earlier knock on by Thurrock. Can't see a thing, my eyes are streaming. Oh. So scrum down to Wasps on the centre line. Laura Dolan to put the ball in, if the shirt numbers are right. Ball's out, she's missed it. Shipping right, ball's gone loose. T-Birds pushing up fast and hard. Wasps coming back across to the centre, looking for a run through. I think it was Elsie round the ankles there.
And she's got up, she's been down the capital.
The ref's seen something I can't see from here. So a Thurrock player may have been off their feet. Oh, Wasps. Ball just inside their own half. Now they're on a runner towards the T-Birds. Making some good ground there. Reached the 10-metre mark. Wasp scrum half trying to dig the ball out. Finally does. Taken to ground by Rosie and Megan, I believe. Their famous double act. Thurrock turn it over. Ball's dropped. Megan dives in it. It's a knock on there, and it's Wasp's ball. Tap and go. Brought straight to ground by, was that Nick?
What are you doing?
So Wasp still in the advance. Hannah with a great tackle there. Thurrock driving over well. Ball flicked up, back into the hands of T-Birds. T-Bird taken to ground there. Gabby out to Hannah, is that? I can't see. No, it's Megan. Megan just handing off left, right and centre, advancing back to the 10-metre line.
Get it out, get it out!
Gabby out to Elsie, Elsie out to Hannah. Hannah with a kick downfield. And there was a couple of Thurrock players crossing over there, impeding the progress or a tackle by Wasps. Tap and go again by Wasps. Ball's not leaving the hands though. It did that last time and the ref didn't pick up on it. He's picked up on it this time. I don't know why they don't just put the ball on the floor, tap it and pick it up. In this wind it's far easier and less prone to a knock-on. Tap and go again. One player making good ground for Wasps. Ball comes out. Little bit of juggling there. I think that was a knock-on, but the ref's allowing it to continue. The ball's been turned over. Gabby ships out to Elsie. Elsie looking for a crack in the defence of the Wasps. Gabby out to Millie. Is that Millie? Then to Annalise. Annalise now making a few metres. Back out to Rosie. Rosie just bulldozing her way through the Wasps, knocking them out the way as if they're just hanging from a nest. Millie now driving forward, looking for options. Gabby out to Hannah. There's a Wasp down on the near side. Elsie grabs the ball, but the ref stopped it for this Wasp on the near side line. Great bit of play by the Wasps there. They finally put some pressure on Thurrock T-Birds, pushing them into their own half.
The film now, what do you expect?
Oh, I'm getting a few waves today. That makes a nice change.
You sure she was waving at you?
It might have been, it might be one finger.
Yeah.
I think the girls always forget I'm filming. It'd be nice to have a little bit of fun and messing about. So the Wasp is back up. I think it's the 12, Amanda Burton. So scrum down to Thurrock. Again, I think that was a bit fortuitous. Gabby to put the ball in for T-Birds. I've just been down to the bar at half time to get my hot chocolate, and there's probably half a dozen of the men's first team here as well in support of the T-Birds, which is great to see. Gabby puts it in, digs it out, ships out to Hannah. Hannah out to Ella. Ella now going on a run down the left wing. Support following, but lagging a little. Gabby picks and goes. Stretches out, no 9. Ella picks it up and drives forward again. Dragging a Wasp with her. Very little support there. For some reason the T-Birds were lagging back there. Looks like Gabby's injured, she's gone down. I think someone stamped on her foot again. She's had that 2 or 3 times just recently. Gemma on to have a look at her. Gabby's back up. Oh, there's nails, that one. Yeah, she's good to carry on. Brush it off. So tap and go for Wasps. Looking for a way through on the right there. Wasps still in possession, shipping it across to the centre again. Switching back to the right. Looks like they're using Lydia Groom quite a bit now. Trying to bulldoze their way through the tough as nails T-Bird's defence. Shipping across to the centre again. Looking for a chink in the T-Bird's armour. Finding Rosie, who batters back. Gabby with a wonderful tackle, bringing them to ground. Holding Wasps steady. There's a advantage Wasps. Not sure what that was for. Didn't see that call. T-Birds drop. Wasps on the advance again. Ref brings it back. Looks like the oh no, he's going to be a tap and go. I thought they were going to look for touch in this wind. That'd be madness. Number 3, Lydia Groom again taken to ground, turned over. T-Birds on the rampage, straight through the middle, looking for a gap, finding it. Support's there this time. It looked like another high tackle round the neck or head. T-Bird still in possession. Gabby in there taking the ball away. Ref's already given it to Wasps. I don't know if that was for not releasing. Another advantage Wasps. Crowd not happy with that decision either. Wasps still in possession, shipping it out to the left. Ref's bringing it back. No, he's going to the dugout to talk to someone. I'm not sure who that is. He's told someone on the bench. I believe it's the Wasps bench. Wish I could hear what the ref was saying. So Wasps on the advance again. I think that's Lydia Groom again, coming across field. Hannah with an attempted tackle, another tackle. Now Annalise is in there, trying to grab the ball. So Wasp ball, tap and go. Referee not happy with that. Right, ref has asked the T-Birds captain to have a word with the team. I believe it's probably the amount of penalties. And Lisa is telling the girls to sort it out basically. Gabby shouting drop. Can hear her a mile off. Wasps just entering the T-Birds half. T-Birds rucking over, trying to turn it over. Not happening. It has happened. Rosie turns the ball over. Thurrock shipping left. Taken to ground. Gabby ships it out to Hannah now in possession. Driving down that left side. I think that's... Can't see. I think it may have been Ella.
Two players out here.
So, Wasp ball yet again. I think the ref's going for a card. Looks like it's Amy Bradford has been sent to the bin. So Thurrock down to 14. Tap and go for Wasps. So Wasps advancing. Coming left now. Looks like Rosie's turned it over again. Rosie's having a great game. Looks like she might be picking up a pint in the after match celebrations. Out to Megan. Megan with a dummy to Elsie. Driving forward, Elsie over. Advantage T-Birds. Ref brings it back. Not rolling away after the tackle, or not releasing after the tackle, whatever. Big kick. Ball boy up on the roof to get it.
He's up there.
Yeah, where is he?
There he is. Hold on.
So, Amy drying off the ball with a high vis jacket. Amy sure to take the line out for Thurrock T-Birds. There's a Wasp down on the halfway line. Looks like the Wasp is going off. Is that 6? Jamie Haywood's leaving the field, I believe. Being replaced. Can't see who the replacement is. Elsie in the air, tosses the ball back. Knock on Thurrock.
Nice big drive, tees.
Big scrum tees!
It was Laura Dolan to put the ball in for Wasps. Ball's come out the side. Gabby straight on the 11. They've managed to dance round. Dolan driving forward again. Brought to ground by Ella, I think that is underneath there, and Elsie. Shipping out to the centre again. Fair bit of handing off going on there. Megan in pursuit. Looks like Wasps may have found a little break. Great tackle there by Gabby. She does like to get involved in a tackle, but there's an advantage to Wasps now. Wasp taken down. Thurrock turn it over. Ref's going to bring it back. Tap and go. Wasps, they're furthest, I believe, into the T-Birds half. They've been the whole match, so good opportunity for them now. Ball's gone loose. Rosie driving the whole maul over. If there was a maul actually formed there, it was just a huddle. Wasp still in possession. Rosie still down. believe that might be Annalise Curley as well down. She's up now. Thurrock ball. Oh, my eyes are streaming. There is a T-bird down. Can't see who that is. It may be Rosie. Score remains at 53-0 T-birds. Wasps advancing well. Rosie's back up. Quick swig of water. The play continues. Gabby at the tap and go. Chips the ball out to Megan. Megan to kick downfield. Great little nudge.
It's gone.
Well done.
Also, Ella straight over the flag, straight into the stretcher board, and the crutches on the side there. So Wasps line out on the halfway line. Freya Farmer to take the line out for Wasps. Elsie in the air to interfere, which she does well. Ball goes back to Amy. The wind caught the ball there and it just swerved, and I think it's been turned over by Wasps. Has great tackle there by, can't see who that was. Eyes still streaming. Ball's gone loose. Wasps going backwards. T-birds dive on it. Ref's bringing it back. Knock on by Thurrock. Scrum down on the halfway line.
Yeah.
They've gone a bit quiet as well. Gone quiet as well, haven't they?
Yeah.
Mind you, it must be freezing out there.
Well, yeah.
I've just said about T-birds going quiet, but I can hear Gabby's gob. So, Wasps shipping out to the right wing. T-birds in hot pursuit. Great tackle there. Just on the 10 metre. I think Wasps are still in possession. Gabby driving over well. I think that's Gabby. Yes, it was. She's still on the floor there. Entangled with a Wasp. I think that's Ella driving for. Is it Ella? Sorry girls, I can't tell from here. Megan out to her teammate. They're still in position. Gabby to Rosie, and then a big kick downfield. Straight up to the, or just outside of the Wasps 22. Great little nudge there. Wow, Gabs. Getting a bit frustrated there, aren't we? For such a small vessel, there's a lot of noise. Trying to bring Amy, no, it's not Amy Shaw, it's the other Amy back on from the yellow card. Short ball. I think Wasps are doing that because of the wind and the ball not going straight. Not a bad move. Wasps call. Thurrock not releasing. Tap and go by Wasps. I think that's Lydia again, or Freya. Oh, straight into the fence. They're not that strong. The other Amy Shaw this time. We've got an abundance of Amy's and Sophies in Thurrock T-Birds. Oh, another substitute. Didn't see Leah come on. I think I've been getting Leah mixed up with Nick. I keep saying sorry. Perhaps I'll just stop calling out names. Wasps pick up that ball from the loose line out. Elsie got a hand to it, but it did go astray. Gabby fighting with the big 18. Wasp 8 still on the floor. Wasp still in possession. Offloading to the right. Great tackle there by Megan, I think that was. No, Megan's on the left there. I don't know who that was. It's a great tackle. Wasp being pushed back into their own half, deeper and deeper. Ball loose again. T-Birds lining up, driving forward. Wasp being pushed back into their own 22 now. Wasp still in possession. Gabby not letting that one through. Great tackle. Still in possession. Wasps going left and right, trying to find a way through. Thurrock pushing them further and further back. Thurrock ball. Minutes into this half. There's been some stoppage time. Gabby puts the ball in. Elsie digs it out. Goes on a run. Gabby in hot pursuit. Elsie driving forward. Another great tie there by Elsie. I'm not sure how many she's racked up today, but it's doing well. It's not going to do her points average any harm at all. Only problem is she's left it in a really awkward position with this wind for Hannah to kick to goal. That brings the score to 58-0.
Well played, Els. Up here.
Elsie thinks she's been talked to by ghosts. It's Wayne up in the stands. She can't see him because she's lower down. Wind playing havoc with the kick in today. Once again straight at the post, but just falls short. Unfortunate. Score remains at 58-0 Thurrock T-Birds.
5 minutes left.
5 minutes. I believe we've just been told it's 5 minutes left from the ref. So yeah, my clock's about a minute out, so it's not too bad. Minutes, 58-0. A couple more tries wouldn't go down badly.
Yeah, they've gone, it's gone, yeah. Yeah, well, it's snapped the whole lot.
Yeah. Should be buried in the ground though.
Should be.
So T-Birds back in possession after the restart from Wasps. T-Bird shipping out left. I think that's Ella on a run. Too many E's. Oh, there goes Ella. Looks like she's going for the posts again. I said about getting a couple more, and she's obliging for me. Thank you very much, Ella. Made it a bit easier this time for Hannah and the kick. That brings the score to 63-0 pending Hannah's conversion.
That definitely should be 65. In a minute. Oh, in a minute. In a minute.
If she taps, it's going to go straight to the trees.
Yep.
And there's another 2 on the board. Brings it to 65-0 Thurrock T-Birds.
Well, this is the last play of the game.
No,
He said 5 minutes.
less than 38. It should be about 41. So another 2-3 minutes.
As I said, so this, whatever happens here should be the last play of the game, really.
So Wasps to restart us. Low kick downfield, picked up nicely by T-Birds. Oh, back to Ella. Ella on another run, just finding her way through. She's going to be exhausted by the end of the day. Little handoff there. That looked high. After the ref picked up on her, but Ella still with the ball, taking the ground finally. Gabby ships it out to Elsie. Perhaps it's going to be Elsie with another one. Elsie taking to ground, so it's not Elsie. Refs bring it back for the high tackle on Ella. Ella's still down. Gemma comes running on. Sorry, I'll just move the camera off. She's got her right round the back of the neck by the look of it. She's rolling her head and her neck round. She's back up and okay. Gabby with a tap and go. Sounds like the Wasps are ready to go. They moved before Gabby even touched the ball. The T-Bird's still driving forward. Gabby digging the ball out, shipping it left again. I think that's to Leah. Leah now driving forward. Ball's gone loose. Wasps pick it up. The knock on there to Wasps. Let's bring it back for that knock on. Great drive by Thurrock T-Birds again. Push it forward, Gabby grabs it, ships it out, goes left wing, taking the ground. I think it's gone out of play, yes, there's the flag. At least we've got flags today, there was no flags yesterday. Touch judges were waving black flags around in the dark. It's not very good, I could hardly see when the ball was going through for the conversions. So, Wasps line out on their 22. Elsie in the air, disrupts nicely, knock on though. Wasps ball just inside their 22. Tap and go by Wasps again. Not sure what went on there. I think she thought she knocked it on, but the ref said play on. Wasps still in possession. needs to play to the whistle. Advantage Thurrock. I think the ball's gone out into touch. Not sure what's going on now. Ref's bringing it back. There's a Wasp player down. I think it's a Wasp.
It's me. You need one of your own little booths, you know, the foldaway booth you can buy.
Yeah, but they're about that tall, you're supposed to sit in them. Something like that all the time. I thought about it. But even that, I still have the wind.
No, because the side, you had the side, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You have a side screw.
So, looks like we're ready to continue. Gabby with a tap and go. Or maybe not ready to continue. There's a Wasp hobbling around on the touch line, on the try line, sorry.
Come right, girls. Come. Girls, tap it and come right. Oh.
Unfortunate there. It's like Gabby tapped it and the wind's probably taken it, and there's the final whistle. Final score 65-0 Thurrock T-Birds. Good result for a good afternoon's work. Well done, ladies. Their endeavours to get to the top of the league continue to be progressed. Good result for T-Birds.
That's the next one.
Great result for T-Birds. Onward and upwards. Gabby happy with the day's work, I believe. I got a smile from her, which is good. Let's have a look at the calendar quickly for the next fixtures, if I've got them correct in the calendar. game on Saturday because I'm away with the family for Christmas lunch. So I'll be back for a two-game Cheshire away.
Any time for a chat as soon as you can, please.
And two-game final at home to Bath next week. So if you want to come along to that, as I say, I'll be probably off to Cheshire to film that game. See you next time.